Hey guys, Ultra Maximus official merchandise is now available on my Spring store. Help support the channel and shop by clicking the link below. Oh hey, it's super shiny He-Man. I'll give you that one.
You suck.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take another look at a Masters of the Universe Origins figure. It's the Deluxe Flying Fists He-Man. Now, this was a figure I have been waiting for in the Origins line. I actually had this in my possession for several months. I just haven't got to review it because I had moved recently, but I went ahead and pulled this guy out, and he won one of my polls to review next, so here he is. Definitely very cool. I was super excited to see the vacuum pack metal back on the chest. I loved that as a kid, and it is super shiny. So let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at the packaging. So here we have the Flying Fists He-Man in the package, kind of a big old board like we've been getting in this. It says Flying Fists. There's all the accessories. There he is, looking all kinds of cool. So just kind of a close-up. There it is. There's the back of the board, all the accessories. He does come with a comic that's very Hordak-centric. Back of the package has some really nice art at the top, the play gimmicks, and all the other figures that came in this wave in 2022. So there we have the artwork looking cool, the play gimmick, very nice, all the figures, very cool. And that's really about it for the package. Let's get this guy out of box and see what we think. So here we have Flying Fists He-Man out of the packaging, and I gotta say, I really like this guy. I love the super shiny armor, although it is definitely a fingerprint magnet, but it looks good. It reminds me a lot of the figure we had back in the 80s. He's got the little gimmick with the shield and the little, I guess they're maces. I'm not really sure. He comes with quite a bit of accessories. So we got the two main weapons, and then we have the other little accessories. So he does come with a little extra grippy hand, if you don't want him to have the shield holding hand. He also has an alternate head with kind of the windswept hair. This kind of looks more like something out of one of the mini comics. And then he does come with a power sword, which is pretty cool. I don't really use it with this figure, but he does come with an extra power sword, as a good He-Man should. Now, the figure itself. So we've got the weapons. So these actually spin around. Very nice. They just hook onto his hand like that. And then the shield also spins. Not as good as the weapon piece, but yeah, so he hooks on the hands as well. Now there's the little knob on the back of the belt. So this was used back in the day. You could have him attack, spin attack, boom, 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 boom. You could also use the little clip that's on the back. You could actually get him to attack a lot faster. Boom, 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 boom. So pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and take these weapons off really quick. So you could store this back here on the back. I think it goes like this. Yep. So this clips onto the back for storage. I think it actually stores better downward. Let's see here. There we go. Yep. So stores a lot better downward. And you could also put the shield on the back as well. I always have him hold it. Unfortunately, it doesn't really hold the sword. That's a bit disappointing. These used to just clip off back in the day. This is permanently attached, which is nice because you won't get them lost. But yeah, definitely love that shiny armor. Very cool. Now the head does move around on a ball joint. Arms do go up and down and around. Twist at the wrist and spin. Elbows also have a hinge and a spin. Twist obviously at the waist right there. Legs kick that far forward. They kick out and back. You've got the twist at the knee with the swing at the boot, and then the ankles move up and down, and they got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love! with this being his widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. Now, taking a closer look at the figure itself, it's sculpted well. We get the standard He-Man head there. I love the armor, the shiny vacuum metal, the red and the gold and the silver look really good. Now, this figure, the chest, the arms do not come off the chest does not come off of the waist, so be aware of that because of the play gimmick, but it looks really, really good. I'm definitely digging it and really has vibes of the old school figure back in the day, which I'm very appreciative of. Now, looking at the alternate head on here, again, this is kind of the hair swept look from the mini comics. Now, I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera or not, but for some reason, this face doesn't quite match the body skin tones that the other head does. There's just a little bit off, so I don't know if this is just from an extra set, they just didn't paint it right, but it is a little bit different, so just be aware. Looking at the midsection of the figure, now this is the centerpiece for sure, no pun intended, but the silver, the red, the gold, how shiny it is on the belt and the bolts and everything looks really, really good. He's got these red bracelets and the red belt. I definitely dig this. The clip on the back is flat gray plastic, which is fine because, you know, it's going to be storing stuff. But yeah, this is definitely a fingerprint magnet, that's for sure. So be prepared to wipe off finger oil a lot on this guy. All right. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, standard He-Man type of legs. We've got the brown boots with the white fur, which I definitely dig. These are, I'm pretty sure, the same exact boots that we get with the Thunder Punch He-Man, which is pretty fun. And I've always liked this upgrade on the boots since I was a kid. For comparison, here we have the Flying Fists He-Man next to the Thunder Punch He-Man from the Origins line, and I love these two figures. These were my two favorite He-Mans aside from the original. I thought these guys were super, super cool. I loved the shiny metal armor on the Flying Fists He-Man, and I loved the cap, attack function of the Thunder Punch He-Man. These were just really great, new versions of the character, when I was a kid, and just absolutely loved them to death. And it's fantastic to finally have new versions of them, shinier versions of them in my collection today. So is the Flying Fists He-Man from Masters of the Universe Origins something that you want in your Motu collection? I'm going to say yes. If you are a fan of the old He-Man figures back in the day, you're going to like this. If you had this guy as a kid, you're definitely going to want him back. If you like the shiny type of toys, this is definitely one to pick up. The kids are going to like this because it's got a really fun play gimmick, just like it did back in the day. And it's just a beautiful looking figure that sits up on the shelf. Super glad that they put him back out. I'm really happy to have this guy in the collection. He's a lot of fun. You can still find him periodically in the stores. I see him at Targets every now and again, still on the shelf. So if you do see this guy on the shelf, go ahead and pick him up. He's a lot of fun, and, well, he looks damn shiny. So there he is, the Flying Fists He-Man for Masters of the Universe Origins. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos, and follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.